break-off shot, actually, the cue ball's come right round. Well, the double kiss is always on, I suppose, but look what he's left, goodness me. Wow, that only just dropped. I think that there is some tension on O'Sullivan. There's no question about it. He's not played particularly well today. He's made centuries, he's scored, but he's missed in between. And now's the chance to go on and win the match.
No.
Well, he's not going to be very pleased with that. He is on it, and he can play it with left-hand side, running side around the table through bulk, but quite a difficult shot to play with your wrong hand, this, because you've got to play it with running side. Well, he went the other way, but he must be fuming, because that was a great chance, and it just signs that, you know, he's not as sharp as he could be either.
They both are, to be honest. We're in a decider after a very tense match. It's a solid strike this time. Well, let's see what Wilson is made of.
I'm just thinking back to the opening red there that Ronnie knocked in. He nearly missed it. You know, he didn't start that break with any confidence. It's not a very good shot. Again, his cue ball controller's let him down there. I'm afraid it was a shot before. He had quite a large area at the bottom of the bunch to hit, and he would have been on the red below it. A lot at stake here. And as you said earlier on, I think you're spot on, Dave. When a player gets this far into a comeback like Ronnie has, he almost would have been more comforting to have lost easily than get so close, get back into it. And now that he's got this far, he's got to go on and win the match. That's a fabulous shot.
Well, he's given himself every chance. Lovely shot into the cluster.
It's just pretty to watch when they're played like that. Well, it's how he likes them, but he's still got to land on these balls correctly. And that's all right. Just thinking about that end of that previous frame when Ronnie missed that long red up into the green pocket and punched the table in anger.
25.
You'd have thought that would have given Kyren Wilson the boost he needed.
He was here to win, make no mistake. And it would hurt not to win.
Well, if he does win, he'll be pleased to win, but I know that he won't be pleased with his performance because we know only too well what he's like. Anyway, let's see if he gets over the line here. The plant was very handy at that point. It's only surely the situation that can stop him. The greatest break builder the game's ever seen, with half a dozen reds around the pink spot. It usually only ends one way, this situation. If he was to lose, this really would hurt him. It wouldn't necessarily bode well for the next time they met.
That's right, you can handle, I guess, being outplayed if you don't get chances, but it's when you've had chances and you haven't taken them, I guess that's what makes it difficult. He's hoping something's going to go wrong here unexpectedly.
49.
But remember, it would be 12th win in a row in Shanghai over a 3-year period for O'Sullivan. Something about this tournament he likes, clearly.
Yes, black-red colour he needs.
Well, we often say what a great front runner he is. Today, though, he's shown his fighting qualities in adversity. Little check of the scoreboard tells him the yellow goes in. He's 60 in front with 59 on.
Yes, and you have to say this could be just what he needed for his season. This is the match he should have lost, really, on about 4 or 5 occasions. Kyren made hard work again over the line. You know, if Ronnie was to go on and win this tournament, who knows where it could lead. But a defeat today would have kind of put him back to the drawing board a little bit, wouldn't it?
16.
Well, it just shows you, no matter how much pressure you put on a great player like O'Sullivan, you still got to finish him off. And Wilson will be disappointed he's not done that now. Then he's gone in off the black. He's looking at the scoreboard. That's made a bit of a difference. Still snookers required, but it's not necessarily over yet.
No, and the scoreboard's gone haywire now. Because that works out that it's only just a couple of snookers, I think.
It's one snooker. I think it's 54 in it. Once the scoreboard is. A little rush of blood from O'Sullivan there. Just adrenaline, I think.
Well, it's madness, because I mean, I can't even think I can work out what he was playing. Either he's straight on the black or he's not. So how do you run it through it off?
Just been thrown, and again, a lifeline.
Yeah, Ronnie's face was a picture, actually, when he just looked up as if he was a bit bewildered by it himself. Anyhow. Well, this is a terrific shot this time. Well, this time his cue ball could not have been played a lot better than that under those circumstances, especially this black. Well, it's match over now for me.
Yeah, there was a lifeline thrown, but he was still under it, and he's left the red onto the middle. Well, what an extraordinary drama it's been. But it's surely over now, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, the defending champion, is going to be in the semi-finals. He might wonder how, because Kyren Wilson had several chances to finish him off, but O'Sullivan did produce some really good snooker as he came back, and he held his nerve.
Quite an incredible match. 5-1, O'Sullivan trailed. Seemed to be going nowhere. Kyren, he didn't look to be at his fluent best, but he was getting the better of all the exchanges. Ronnie seemed to just loosen his arm a bit, knocked in a couple of breaks, but somehow he's won.
Yes, he was 5-1 down, and Kyren Wilson looked the only winner, but to the delight of the Ronnie O'Sullivan.